All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today is another update video. We're going to be doing a full walkthrough of the account and exactly what we've been doing for those who are new to this channel. Basically, we are a mystery shard only run video channel. That's it. That's all we do on this account is we only pull mystery shards, as you can see. This is it. So we haven't pulled anything here. We've been playing for a little over 2 years now, and we've gotten pretty far. This has actually been a pretty eventful week, and we're going to go over everything that we've accomplished so far. So basically, we have all these ancient shards. We have 937, 200 void shards. We just got our extra 200 today, 21 primals, and 65 sacreds. As far as fusions go, we fused out Raisin and we fused out all the epics that came with it. So we had to fuse Raisin twice to get all the epics. We have fused Broadmaw. We have fused Relic Keeper. We are not going to be able to do Lady Mikaj, obviously, unless for some reason, we end up getting all of these heroes randomly from, sources that are not summoning. Fragment summonings. We are on Z in the Doom Tower. So that's where we're at as far as that. We're going to go through all the heroes that we have. We have 30 pieces of Sersha, which isn't going to happen probably ever. Quintus, we don't really do live arena. Unfortunately, it's just not something we're interested in doing, so we just kind of skip it a lot. But we do have 20 pieces of him if we ever decide to go for him. And we just got, what's her name? Thea. So we're on Urost in hard mode Doom Tower. Yeah, I know he's only the second hero, but it took a little while for us to be able to start collecting pieces, but we are able to do that. And yeah, that's basically it for that. Summoning pool, we don't need to worry about. Now, what have we accomplished? Well, let's look at the champions. That's what most people like to see when we go through all this. Yeah, look at that. This is the big picture. These are all the heroes that we have gained through never summoning anything but mystery shards. Every single hero in here is able to be gained through the game. You can get them by playing through Doom Tower. You can get them through the clan boss. You can get them through arena. You can get them through everything in the game except for summoning. So we don't use any heroes that are free legendaries. So any of the freebies that people that are limited time, we do not use them, and we don't use anything else that's just handed to us. All right, it has to be something that is not limited time, and that any person who plays this game will get in the amount of time that I have gotten it. All right. So basically, all of these are here. Let's go look through them. Every single one of these heroes has all of their masteries done. All right. So you'll see all of their masteries. They have all of their skills done. Almost all of them at this point, I think, have blessings, except for maybe the new one that I just got. So Thea doesn't have it, but everyone I think has a blessing. We'll look at that in a sec. And then all of them have their level 16 gear. Most of it will be, you know, glyphed out, and most of it will have some kind of a, ascending and possibly. Ascending, we don't really do a lot. Awakening, we don't really mess with that stuff too much for the gear. It's not something we're super interested in. All right, so we've got Cleo. All right, we've got Yannicka. We've got Mithral. We'll go through the big ones. Carl, you get from the clan shop, I think, right? Yeah, that's clan. Yeah, and then Yannicka's clan. Cleo's a login hero. Mithral, you get from the Hydra. And Eric's you get from logging in forever. That's a 2-year deal. So we literally just got Eric's a few days ago, actually. So yeah, boom, just got him. We've got Visix, log in, obviously. Arbiters, the missions. You get Drexstar from Tag Team. Raisin was the fusion. Sil you get from logging in. So those are all the legendaries that we have. And then Thea is all the way at the bottom. We'll look at her because we literally just got her. Scion, another login hero. Torture Helm is a fusion. We've got logins. We've got all of our what is that? Doom Tower. So Tea's Doom Tower, Archmage is Doom Tower, Dark Kale is Doom Tower. This guy was the fusion from the new mythical fusion. So he's the only one that we were able to fuse. So we did get Lock Wayne. We've got Dark Elhane, who is a login. Grush is a login. There's your Broadmaw. Lady Erish is a login, I believe. Tanix is a yeah, she's login. Ryan is a Doom Tower hero, really cool hero. Actually, I love him. Arrhenius, yeah, I think she's also a fusion. Bloodfeather is a fusion. We've got Yaga. Everyone hates Yaga, but we love him here on this channel. Doom Tower hero Gwyneth, awesome hero by the way, does insane damage on our single target. Akoth is a Doom Tower. We've got our Lordly Legionary who you log in to get, and obviously everyone gets Jizzo and everyone logs in for Aethel. Now everyone else here, we've got reasonably strong heroes. We've got a 78k Bogwalker who is awesome and honestly one of my favorite heroes. They all have their stuff, which is just showing you that I didn't lie. We also have Thurgist, Twin Claw, we've got Hound Spawn, the two dogs, which are awesome. We Anointed is one of our newer heroes. We've got Spirit Host, Apothecary. Look at all these heroes. They're just all over the place. I'm just showing you all of them as much as I can. Uh, they're all really good heroes, and funny enough, you're going to see that we have beaten many, many things with basically just using these guys. We've actually done some videos on just beating Doom Tower stuff with rares. We've done all of this, but you can see like we've got a lot of heroes here. There's tons. We just got Grinner recently. That took us like 2 years to pull him. That's just how luck works. And also Hill Nomad we just pulled, but she's not in here. All right, so these are all the heroes that we've got, as you can see. And then there's our Thea, which we just got from Doom Tower. Really cool. We're messing with her now to mess with her gear. I'll probably be putting out a video for her maybe next week or the week after if you're interested. And then Magus will be another hero that we just recently got that we're going to be building. I just really happened to get drawn to her and she was kind of cool, so I just built her and threw some gear on her. So really her, all we have to do is get her masteries done, I think. And she skills are maxed. Yeah, skills are maxed and we're just working on leveling her up. But we do need to get Thea done first, so yeah, we have some work to do here. But either way, that's where we're at. And we do have a bunch of other heroes. As you can see, boom, look at this. These are all our vault heroes. We have 115 vault heroes, and these are all heroes that I will be building or using in the future. So yeah, you've got all these guys. Most of them will have some sort of a gear I may have pulled from some of them. But I basically level everyone up to 50 whenever I can, and then I'll slowly but surely pull them one by one, and we do a level 60, and I'll just keep doing them one by one until I am done. And yeah, that's it. We just keep getting them out here. So I've got 50, as you can see the dots. There's a lot of them that I haven't pulled since we have blessings on them. We have upgrades to blessings and things like that that I haven't used with me with. We have level 40s. There's Hill Nomad, really good hero. We're going to take a sip of tea. It's great. I love tea breaks in the middle of videos. It's the best. All right, these are all our 40s and everything, all the way down to some really cool uncommons that we're going to be building as well. But yeah, we're not missing that many heroes. I think at this point, there's about 6 to 8 heroes that we don't have from the rare selection. So those are the ones that, I'm just going to have to wait and hope that I pull them one day. But luckily, I have plenty of time. We have 115 heroes here that I can level 60, and then the few that come up just from other events, things like that. Here's the reserve vault of all the heroes that I don't use. And I know it's sad because many people are like going to cry about this because we have the Archer, we have Ninja. Yeah, I know. We're not using them. We're not using them. It sucks. We've got, I forgot her name. We've got all these heroes in here. Look at these legendary. These are all the free ones that have popped up over the last 2 years. And then we've got some epics in here, as you can see, a bunch of different ones that we don't use. Uh, you're going to notice that there's going to be heroes here like the Archer. There's going to be heroes like Deacon. He wasn't from a code. We've got Gisard, who was from a code. So Giscard was a free code that everyone got, so he went in the vault. And then heroes like Volgoth and the Fearmonger dude here, whatever his name is, and a few other ones. How do we have them? And Hope. Hope is also one. And then Gorab. So the reason we have them in here is because of the prism shards. So they're forced summons. We cannot avoid it. So if we do happen to get any shards, we have to pull them. So basically, yeah, we pull them. So that's where those heroes came from. So that's why they're in here. So that just so everyone understands why we have heroes that are not from anything but a mystery shard. All right, they're forced pulls. If I leave them there, they get pulled. So that's it. Unfortunately, we have to pull them. And then we have a few of the void heroes, which we also don't use because we don't pull voids. So once again, these are fusion heroes that came from the fusions, obviously. These are fusion heroes that we just can't use. So they're in here. They're basically sitting here. Now, the reason they have their blessings and stuff is because I didn't feel like making them wasted in case I ever decide to use these heroes for some reason once we're at a point where we're just not going to do the mystery shard run anymore, which at this point I probably will never do that, but you never know. You never know, right? Maybe I'll have one of those days where I'm like, let me just build them. But right now, we're just leaving them in here with their awakenings on them. So I've only awakened them just to get these awakenings out of the vault. As you can see, there's a lot of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like there's a lot. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to clear up space in my inventory and I didn't want to waste and sell those blessings. I just didn't want to. I couldn't see a reason to waste a 5-star blessing just to get something, just like get coins. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep it in here, everything and everything else. Now, as you can see, we also have a bunch of copies of the farmable heroes. We farmed as many up as we could, and we now use them for faction guardians. So that's why we do that. So you can see faction guardian ring. All of them are level 10. All right, we used every single one of them, so all of my rares are now basically stronger. All right, so we've got the extra 10% HP attack. We've got 7 accuracy and 7 resist, 10 defense, and 3 speed. So yeah, we have all of those things. Now, what do we do with all of that? All right, well, let's go look at our great haul. So we've got a reasonable haul. It's nothing special. It's not like we went too crazy. I don't really play Arena that much now that we've finished all the quests that I need to finish. I'm not really. I do enough, and that's it. And I do a lot of tournaments whenever they pop up because they're easy and you can just run in and kill things. So yeah, that's basically it. We're at level 9 here on Void accuracy, so we're about to be level 10. We only need what is that? 700 something coins. And then yeah, this will be another 10, and then we'll slowly work this to 10, and that's it. Everything else is level 5. We have reasonable stats from here. Area bonuses we don't do because, like I said, I don't do live arena. We have just basically a couple speed points in here for Demon Lord, and that's because I happen to do the videos on live arena. So that's it. We don't do live arena. It's not important to us, and we do not care. It's boring. All right, so let's look at what we've actually accomplished. All right, so we do have our mine maxed out. So obviously, I mean, it's 2 years. If it wasn't maxed out, I'd be sad. And we also have our little awakening section here. So let's go into our Mystic Market. No, we want Soul Collection. These are all the random ones. Oh, we can sell this. Nice. See, 140 coins right there. So we have all of these 3 stars for all the mythics that we're never going to use. We do have a few heroes in here. Say, look, 4 stars in here, 5-star here, 4-star. This is all from just doing the blessings every day, the Twin Towers every single day, the Iron Twin, sorry. From doing Iron Twins every single day. We farm like between stage 5 and 8. I don't go high. We just do it every day and then summon whatever we can every week, and that's it. We've gotten a few 6-stars here, as you can see. It's a few 6-star epics. I've never pulled a 6-star legendary, but hey, you never know. It might happen. We've got a bunch of stuff in here, some 6-stars and 5-stars and rares and things all down here. Some of these are extras. We actually already have him, so we'll sell that one too. But yeah, these are all the ones that we've gotten over time. I've sold a few. I've been selling off a lot of the 1-stars, except for the rares, because we will be getting these heroes right here. These are the new ones that we're missing right now. But yeah, we've been selling off like 1 and 2 stars here so I've had way more than this. Um, I just sell them once in a while because I don't use them. But yeah, anything that's like 2 or 3, I keep. So if I pull this guy in a 2, I basically sell out the 1 and so on and so on. This one will probably, I don't know what we're going to do with that. We didn't get them, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so let's close this. Let's see exactly how much we've accomplished since we did this. So 2 years, what have we been able to finish? Campaign, obviously, is done. All right, completely 3 stars done. 100%, we did it. All right. And remember, I have videos for every single thing that we're about to show you. You can see most of the things that we've done. And if it's not on my channel, you can ask and I will make a video. Dungeons. All right. So this is the fun part. Iron Twins. We just finished Force level 15. This was the hardest one for me. Every single other one is done. So we have finished every single Iron Twins to stage 15. And yeah, they're not auto battles, obviously, but we're able to beat them, and I farm, like I said, 5 to 8 every day, and that's it. I use my 6 keys, and then we call it a day. All the spirit keeps, I mean, all the potion keeps, all done. Obviously, those are easy. They're jokes at this point, so level 20, all done. Minotaur, obviously, once again, is also a joke. Done, level 15. All right, so here we go. Let's go into Ice Golem. Ice Golem, we are on stage 7 of hard mode. All right, so that's where we are. We can beat this. We've just been kind of messing around with it. I haven't had time to do more in here, but this will be the next dungeon that we beat. It'll probably be very soon, actually, probably within the next month. All right, so that's Ice Golem. Spider Hard, we just got Eric's, and the second we got Eric's, boom, look at that. We were already at stage 7, I believe, before we got Eric's, but as soon as we got Eric's, boom, stage 10, done, in the bags, in the books. We have completed Spider Hard, done. We have Dragon's Lair. Well, yeah, we finished Dragon's Lair also, so hard mode is done. We don't need to worry about that. Fire Knight is going to be the hardest dungeon to beat. We've only beaten stage 1. I haven't gone back in here to really test the team that I used here, so we can probably get this up to between 2 and 5. I had to guess right this second, possibly further if I figure out a trick to make it work. But yeah, basically we just used a bunch of random heroes that look. Oh no, that was it. That was my regular Fire Knight team. We used a bunch of freeze heroes like Anointed and things like that to get through this shield and get into there, and some reflect damage. So we're probably going to do the same thing and try to come up with a way to do that. I think we have the teams. We just got to figure it out. Sand Devil, we did a recent video where we got to stage 13. This is probably one of the most difficult dungeons in the game, if I had to guess. We haven't really messed with it though, because there's no need to. And if it's hard, it doesn't matter because I don't really go in here very often, which is why we're only on stage 13. I feel like we can get a little further. I don't know how far. Maybe not 25 right now. It might get a little crazy, but I'm sure we'll figure something out in the long term. But right now, it's not important, so we haven't been messing with it. And Phantom Shogun, we actually just finished stage 25 with an entire rare team right here. This is actually the rare team we used to beat it. So yeah, crazy, right? Yeah, it's just blessings. We just used blessings and just whacked them away. And there's a video on that on my channel in the dungeon playlist. So there you go. You can see that. So yeah, we've beaten almost every dungeon at this point. So we have Sand Devil, Fire Knight, and Ice Golem. So that's it. Those are the only dungeons that have any remaining battles for us to fight. All right, let's get out of there. Faction Wars, we are at 846 stars. Uh, this is now our focus. We are working on this to get Lydia. So we only need 90, what is this? 99 stars. That's it. So 99 stars, and we've got Lydia. Unfortunately, they're going to probably be releasing a new faction, it looks like, after, you know, right before we get it. So I have a feeling we're going to end up having to build an entire new faction once this happens. So I'm going to try and build heroes as fast as I can and beat these things because I don't want to add another faction. So yeah, that's that. All right, boom. We've beaten a bunch of them too. We've beaten I think about 6 of them. Those also have videos. Arena, we basically stay in gold 5. There's nothing magical here. I switch on and off what teams I use. There's no one team that I use. This is my defense team right now. I just kind of threw him in there to make it look scary, but it's not. Yeah, that's essentially it. We do have this little costume for Arbiter, which is very nice. Close this. Same thing for tag team. Well, not the same thing. Tag team, I don't do. All right, I do the 5 battles every day for the dailies, and I do events when they pop up just because it's an easy event to do. But other than that, yeah, I really don't keep a good team in here. My defense is literally just random heroes. See, boom, I threw in 3 heroes that are fun to play with, and that's it. So they die all the time, and we keep ourselves at rank 1 to 3 ish, somewhere in that range, and that's it. We get our points, we get our bars, and we skip it. We don't need it right now. We're not going to be doing any of the any of the missions for Marius or the other one. What's the other one? The lizard guy. It's too much arena-based stuff, and I just don't have the time for it. I really don't care about arena. It's unfortunate, but yeah, the arena in this game is terrible. In case you didn't know that, unless you're like one of those big players who's like gets every fusion, and yeah, it's just not worth it. So I don't care about it. We're not going to try and get those heroes. They don't. By the time I get those heroes, I don't need them. So there's no point to even waste our time with it. But that's just for this account. If you have an account that you really want a horse monster, then go ahead. You can get Marius. Live arena, like I said, we don't really do. Clan boss, we are now. Oh, here we go in here. We are now at Nightmare. We don't. We're not really trying to do Ultra Nightmare because we don't need anything from Ultra Nightmare. It's if your account is like if you're actually going to be pulling things, Ultra Nightmare is important for you. For us, it's not because we don't really need anything. All of my legendaries are booked 100%. So there's no reason I get enough books to book out my heroes as soon as I get them at this point. So there's no reason to waste my time here. We did just recently beat Nightmare. Oop, what's up? Close that. We did just recently one key Nightmare. So now I can actually do this, which is what I was looking to do. I just wanted to be able to beat Nightmare. And yeah, look at that. This is the team I used. As you can see, it's close. We just missed it this time. But it's random. You can't really, it's not like we can just decide what we're going to get. I've gotten anywhere down from 24 million up to 40. So it just depends on the day, say 25. So they have bad days, they have good days. It doesn't really matter, but they always will 2-key it with this little, speed through. So we got 64 million. I don't need to go any further than this. This is not something I need to do. Ultra Nightmare is something I will plan to do once I am bored and I have nothing else better to do. But right now, it's literally off my table. Faction Wars is the main thing right now that I need to focus on, and that's what we're working on, and possibly beating some more of the dungeons. So I don't really care about this, but if you're new and you're playing and actually want to summon things and do events and all that, yes, you're gonna have to push into Ultra Nightmare, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to do that, but we don't do that. All right, so that's why this is where it is. Hydra, we literally just do normal. I don't mess around with this either. This is a big person's game, and we're not really interested in it. So I do my normal keys every single week, and we get our free rewards, and that's it. We already have Mithrala. There's not much in here that I totally need, and I'm not trying to get into Clan Clash and all that crap. We literally are playing this very casually. We don't care about a lot of things. We don't do a lot of events. We don't do a lot of tournaments. Like none of that stuff's very important to us in this account. So I just play and I just have fun. That's it. That's the whole point of this game is that you can beat everything and still have fun and not have to make it a job. So yeah, that's it. Get out of there, clan. Doom Tower. We have beaten every single thing in normal. Obviously, we have all the heroes. This is the new rotation which just started, so we haven't gotten very far. As you can see, we just did the first rotation. We'll probably be finishing this out here real quick. We went into hard mode. Hard mode, the furthest we've ever gotten. Why am I keep hitting normal? The furthest we've ever gotten was, I believe, stage 60-ish, somewhere in the 60 range. It was somewhere around here is as far as we got. I think we got here to 66 because I think that was where I was trying to get the last few pieces for Thea. So yeah, we are able to get pretty far in here. I think Bommel is the one hard stop that once we beat him on the first time, if we see him a second time, we're probably not getting through it. So we do need to come up with a Bommel team for hard mode. But otherwise, yeah, we get anywhere between 40 and 60 every week. I mean, every month, sorry. And we finish normal easily. Like normal is a joke. We actually, like I said, I just did a video recently about doing Doom Tower with just rare heroes. And then Siege, we're not going to look at because we don't care. Curse City, I just kind of mess around in here when I'm bored. That's it at this point. We have gotten to the boss before. There's, I think, one rotation that we cannot get to the boss based on the heroes that we have. But every other rotation we can get to the boss. All right, and that's on normal. On hard mode, I don't really try. Average, we get, as you can see, we're in hard mode right now. I get in here. Sometimes Faye is a hard stop. Sometimes she's not. This is actually not a hard stop. I've actually beaten it with this team. So yeah, I know it's a weird team, right? But yeah, we actually beat Faye with this stupid team in hard mode. So that is possible. Um, yeah, I mean, you can get through most of this stuff. I think on a normal run, we can get into this area on hard mode. This is where we start to kind of falter a bit. The Iron Twins is kind of tough when you don't have heroes that work well together, and you're kind of forced into using specific factions. And then yeah, this ain't happening. This 300 right here for the demon, yeah, not happening. So I've never been in this island right here. I've never gotten to this island. So in case you were wondering, but yeah, we have gotten to the boss on normal and we haven't beaten him because it was just kind of a lot of stuff going on at once, and I didn't really see a reason to try. So we're not really too worried about this right now. It's just kind of extra content for free stuff. This is where I get my energy, I get my potions, I get a whole bunch of stuff to awaken things. Yeah, nice little area to get free stuff and not care about the boss. But yeah, that's all I look at it as free stuff. And then I think that's everything, right? That's all the stuff that we've done here. Yeah, clan boss, Doom Tower. We beat all the dungeons. That's all fun. So yeah, I mean, we have accomplished a lot here with only ever summoning mystery shards, and we're getting some free stuff for using our demon lord keys. Um, get in here, but yeah, I mean, basically the whole point of this account is that anyone can play the game with the things that are given to you, and just kind of move forward. It's like we only forge stuff that most of our heroes get. We have gear from the arena because you get rewards every week, as you can see these crit pieces here. We have accuracy stuff. We do a reasonable amount of dragon for events, not for us ourselves. I don't really farm dungeons that often. It doesn't happen. Mostly for a fusion, I'll like let it auto for a day and get whatever that is for that fusion. If I'm trying to get the purple or the blue hero, because we never get the legendary. So I'll farm an off dungeon once in a while, but mainly all of our stuff is perception and craftable stuff from the Doom Tower, and things from the Forge Pass. And honestly, at this point, I kind of stopped doing Forge Pass too. It's been 2 years. I'm tired of Forge Pass. So unless it's something that I'm really interested in, like I just don't do it anymore. But now it's like I used to do every Forge Pass. It's like that was just something I did. We had to do the Demon Lord every day, and that took like 20 to 30 minutes because we had to sit there and wait for that to finish. Now we just speed through it and we're able to kind of just relax and play at a rate that we like to play and just play with the heroes that we love. And I have plenty of heroes to build. There's a lot of new things to do. Even at this 2 year mark, it's just the reason it's still fun is because I don't do the game stuff that they force us into. So there's no fusions. Like I don't care. I don't care about your game changer hero. I don't care about any of that. I can beat your dungeon without any of that crap. So if I can do it, you can do it. And every single hero in here is a hero that you will all get eventually over time. So yeah, you can go back and watch all my dungeon videos and you can watch all my heroes champion spotlights, whatever you want to do, and you can see how I build my heroes. I am bad at this game. I mean, you need to know that. I'm really bad at this game. I know some people would say I'm not, but I am bad at this game. I just kind of build heroes the way I want to. I look at the stats and I'm like, all right, this is what I think I need, and I go for it. And if it doesn't work, I change it. That's it. That's the only reason we're successful. And then I'll just go in, and I also don't mind taking 20 minutes to beat a fight. You know what I mean? I'll sit there for 20 minutes if it means I can win, because we don't farm the high end dungeons. We farm the low end dungeons, and we just want to beat the high end dungeons. So eventually, man, maybe we'll make farm teams and we'll build up some heroes. But other than that, yeah, this game is fun as hell if it's not a job. So don't make it a job. That's my message today for this wonderful account as we've been playing for over 2 years. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to drink more tea. It's early in the morning. All right, so I have morning voice. Uh, in case you were wondering. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'm more than happy to answer, and I'm more than happy to make a video if there's something that I missed in this video or any other video. Let me know. And as always, like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. This is pretty big. We're almost at 2,500 subscribers, and hopefully you guys are enjoying everything that comes out. All right, so yeah, this is the update of over 2 years on my mystery shard only run account. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.